So also Giannis having, back to back 40-point games, having that block in, I think, was it yeah, having that block in game 4, and I think there was something in game 3. I can't remember. He made a play. I think it was the rundown, wasn't it? Or was that game 2? It was one of those game 2 or game 3, and then he has this alley oop in game 5. Like, him having these moments is just like, it's hard for not me to think they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win. I feel like the Bucks will win. Um, we'll shift to the Suns. With Chris Paul, Chris Paul, he did good in game 5, this last game. Um, he didn't do bad. There was some turnovers, but overall he played pretty well. He didn't play as bad as he did in game 4 and game 3. Especially game 4, where he was just turning the ball over and wasn't really making shots. And Booker, I think, didn't Booker go back to back 40 points? Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm pretty sure he did. Because Booker starting out and he wasn't having really good games. It was like a trade off of Chris Paul playing, and then Chris Paul started playing bad. Then Booker started playing good. Yeah, back to back 40-point games. So you got back to back 40-point games from Booker and Giannis. This playoffs, this finals, I don't know if I seen it. I don't know if people were talking about it. They were saying this is the worst finals or something. I don't know if anybody said that on Twitter or not, but I hope you guys are watching these finals. I know people are always saying oh man, it's the same people, it's the same 3 people, and it's just all right, now you got other people, and they're good, and it's 2 really good teams. And I know a lot of people were talking about the pandemic and or the short season, short off season affecting injuries, and I do agree with that. I do think it does have an effect, but I'm just happy it's 2 teams. These 2 teams were great. I didn't expect Phoenix from the start of the season, before the season started. I didn't expect them to get to the finals, but as the season went on, it was just yeah, this team is just good. Whole team is just a great team. Seeing 2 teams, I feel deserve to be in the finals. I think both teams were in the top 3 seeds in the conference. So it's just if you're in a top 3 seed in each conference, you have a really good chance of making the finals. You're one of the top teams that can make the finals. I know there's been injuries in this playoffs, but these teams, they do deserve it. I do think they deserve it. It's 2 great teams. 2 great overall teams. And it's I'm really appreciating this finals because it's just it's new young stars coming in and making a way for basically the future. You know what I'm saying? It's dope seeing young people. We're starting to see the transition. Even if Chris Paul don't get a ring, it's still dope just to see Chris Paul get the chance. Because it's just so many times where it's just he's close, and injuries happen, and just the last few years it's just up and down. It's definitely just dope to see Chris Paul there and just getting a chance. Kind of bringing it back, talking about Giannis, where Giannis became one of my favorite players of all time. Just seeing him grow. Because I said, I wanted the Mavs to draft him, and then just kind of seeing him grow with the Bucks and paying attention to him and remembering when he was younger. And in 2K, there was one point, I don't know which 2K it was, where they had Giannis at like 69 or 70, and I was just like upset because I'm like, yo, he had like a great year before. Like, I don't, should I say great? Because great makes it sound like he should be like a 90. I wasn't trying to make him sound like he was a 90 at that time, but he definitely was better than like a 69 they had him at. But just seeing his progression as a player was definitely just like, it just is dope. He just seems like a very genuine person from somebody overseas, and hearing his story and what him and his family went through, and when was going through, and for them finally to get to a point where basically just I guess thrive as a family. So him getting a possible ring out of this, it's definitely dope. Like, it would definitely be dope. And then all the people that be like, "Oh man, stay with your teams," can be happy. Like that's the only thing I see. Like for me, I don't care. Like if a player leaves, it's a business, bro. Like you making I never got affected by LeBron going to the Heat. Even though I would say a little bit because my brother is a Heat fan. I didn't have a problem with Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. Like I understood. Like it was such a great fit for him, and it's just like, hey man, it's whatever. Like I understand it. Like I get it, man. Like go into a better situation. Go play with organization that can put a team around you. But other people just want like loyalty. Loyalty don't even exist, especially in these big ass corporations. Like, come on, like, bro, get your money, go be happy. Like, fuck that shit. I feel like this is gonna be a crazy. But every time I feel like it's gonna be a crazy off season, I'm usually wrong. Like I'm like, yo, this off season, but it might be because it's like another short off season. The draft is about to happen soon in like a week or two. I know the free agency is about to happen soon. I think the free agency is like in August. I have to look it up. I don't know if it's like beginning of August or like middle August, but like I think this offseason might be crazy. Like it has potential to be like crazy. So it'll be exciting to see that. I don't even know if I can say I can be excited for football. Baseball, I don't know if I'm excited with baseball. Maybe when it gets to the playoffs. That's usually how it always is. Like, I'm a little bit more excited because the Mets are playing good and have a good chance of making the playoffs. But usually the excitement don't really start until the playoffs. Going back to football, I don't even know if I'll be excited. More just seeing how things shake and how my team, the Bills, play. Like, it's almost an expectation now of, you're good, so play good. We'll see. I don't know. Football is random, so I mean, sports is random, but football is like probably like the most random of things because you never really know if a team's gonna be good or not, or it might fall off quick. Who knows? I think that's about it for sports. I think we're about to just let's see. I think we might just end it. Yeah, I wrote down facts. I don't even know what the fuck that even supposed to mean. It was good to get back on here to talk to you guys. I just let the noise pass by. Probably have a better docket. Have more things to talk about, different things to talk about. I mean, most of the time when I do topics or when I pick topics, I just pick things that I'm interested in. I don't pick things that like is like the most popular thing to talk about. Like I know that's like what people want to hear because it's like the most interesting stuff. Sometimes I'll do that, like, just to talk about it. I don't know. We'll see. I might talk about shit that I don't care about. This is mostly just kind of like an update. But, like, I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. Still trying to work on trying to transition into bigger things. Just making sure once I'm in the game, I'm in there to stay for a long term. So it's just like, just trying to still focus on things even when I'm not on camera. I can be prepared and be ready, because that's the most important thing, is to be ready when you're called up. Okay. All right. It's morning. Yeah. Do all the stuff that people say on YouTube, all of it. Like, talk, comment. I might respond. What else is there? Share. Sharing. Sharing is caring. Be safe. Stay healthy, physically and mentally. What did Marshawn Lynch say? He said something. Protect your cheese, your mentals, and something else. Yeah, just do what Marshawn Lynch said. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, for catching up. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's soon, but we'll see. Adulting sucks, but being an adult is cool. I ain't going front. Like, I'd rather be an adult than a kid. Like, I would like to be a kid. Why am I not in this video? Like, I'm still talking. Like, I'm just like, we're ending this, but let me talk a little bit more. Being a kid is cool. Sometimes. Well, I'm not a kid anymore, but like, it had its time. But being an adult is like, you can do what you want. That's really just like, that beats it like every day. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. I love you. Bye. Bye is so rude. Damn. Why not just